Yo, so I bulked to 405 squat, 325 bench, and I am 220 pounds as of this moment. That's pretty much morning weight. I have just started my cut. It has been 2 days. Today is the third day, and I feel stupid. Let's go. So all of this, of course I'm natural, of course that goes without saying. I have recorded a couple videos today, and because I use the ketosis strategy, as in not having any carbs, and to make sure your body gets into ketosis and it stops using glucose for its main source of energy, but it starts using fat as the source of energy, that has been the fastest way I've found that, or that's the way that works for me personally, the keto diet. And what I noticed already is that I already feel kind of stupid because your brain's main source of energy is glucose, and because I've been bulking for like a long time, for at least 8 months, 10 months. I've been bulking for so long, and my brain is used to the higher energy that recently I feel kind of dumb. And so I've been making like little mistakes, bro. I literally had edited like a whole other video like a while ago. Like I've already posted the one. I re-edited it. I had to re-edit it because I felt stupid one day and I accidentally deleted it when I was trying to free up storage. Oh my goodness. So here's the plan. Right now, since I feel kind of stupid, I just basically have to use more discipline. But this is the actual plan for me actually getting... Look at me losing my words. I'm going to get to a lower body fat percentage, basically. And I'm not too worried about the me not feeling so smart part, because that part's going to... I'm just going to get used to the new energy levels, and my brain is going to find a new balance. So I'm going to not have any carbs unless I'm going to lift very heavy that day. And I'm only going to have the carbs in the morning if I do decide to have carbs in the morning. So then I use all of the energy I get from them, and then I use that on the heavy lift because I've been lifting heavy. Now I'm actually much stronger than I used to be. And so because of that, I have to be more careful, especially with my knees. When it comes to squatting, I remember there's this guy I met at the gym. He can squat 4 plates for like 15 reps. At least he could in his prime. And he says he doesn't do that anymore because his knees started to, like the cartilage started to break down when he started to get his... Basically, he would squat more, but when he was cutting, then his knees started to actually really take the hit. So my plan for that is just to make sure that I'm supplementing with amino acids and collagen. Making sure to have the collagen for just the cartilage support, and then also just the amino acids for just the building blocks. Then there is counting protein, the most important thing while cutting to make sure that I don't shrink and lose the muscle mass I've built. It's like a 17.25 inch arms. The most important thing is I need to count the protein. Now preferably I'm going to have greater than my actual needs. So you should usually have 1 gram per pound of body weight of protein. But I'm going to continue having the amount of protein that I'm having now while I'm actually bulking, because my SHBG, your SHBG goes down. Okay, let me just explain. Your SHBG is sex hormone binding globulin. It binds to your testosterone and makes it less bioavailable. Meaning that if you have high SHBG, you can't use as much testosterone as your body is actually producing. And because I'm cutting now, and I'm going to cut down fat, and testosterone comes from fat, like you eating fat, I'm going to need to make sure that I'm having my SHBG kind of low, because I want to have my testosterone pretty high and usable. So I have to optimize my androgen receptors, the acceptors of testosterone, and I gotta lower my SHBG. You can lower your SHBG by having boron and also having a high protein diet, higher than you need. And so all those things together, I'm gonna make sure that I'm eating higher protein. So if I'm 220 pounds right now, I'm probably gonna just stick to having 220 grams of protein, about 210 to 220 grams of protein every day. Other thing is creatine. Make sure that will make sure that I still have a little bit extra energy and good dihydrotestosterone levels. And then there is the calorie intake. Of course, I'm going to make it go down, but the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to expend more calories and also consume less calories. So I'm going to have no carbs, and a lot of the calories you get are from carbs. And so with that, I'm going to expend more calories by doing more cardio, things like HIIT, things like bodyweight workouts, things like Muay Thai, cold showers. By the way, the bodyweight workouts and all of my whole system for hormonal optimization, for cutting, for bulking, for getting to 325 bench and 405 squat is in the link in description. So if you want to optimize your hormones, see the fullest extent of your human potential, and surround yourself with a community of people who are like-minded, link in description. Really, check it out. I'm only saying this because I really believe in it. Because nobody else has been able to do the things that I've done naturally, and so I really recommend. The last thing is grind. I have to preoccupy my brain with other things, because especially at the point I'm at right now, I feel hunger, extreme hunger, and hunger is not a terrible thing. It is something that can put you in a slightly meditative state, and because of that, I need to focus on things. I need to focus on work, as in doing YouTube videos. I need to focus on my training and just make sure to focus so that I have less time to think about being hungry. Those are all of my methods that I'm going to use for while I'm cutting right now, as of the day 3 of the cut. And yeah, that's what I got for you today. Link in description. Of course, you should check it and like the video, please, because man, I felt stupid today, bro. I can't wait. I'll let you know when I start feeling smart again.